Hello everyone and welcome back to Conceptnomics. In this video, we will see what are the factors causing to the current inflation in India. So for that, first we need to understand what is inflation. Inflation typically means an increase in the price of commodities. Say for example, earlier you used to pay rupees 100 for a particular commodity, you are paying higher for it presently, that is during an inflation. Or we can also say that like for rupees 100 you used to buy 10 units of a commodity, now you are only able to buy 8 units, which means your purchasing power has reduced. So inflation is basically an increase in the prices of commodities. You must have seen in the news recently that Prime Minister has given warning signals that Indian economy is getting into an inflationary trend, and this makes this topic very relevant from the current affairs point of view. Now let's see what are the factors that has contributed to the current inflation rates or the current inflation warnings in India. The first one is the monsoon uncertainty. We know that Indian agriculture is heavily dependent upon monsoon rainfall for their irrigation purposes. And when there is an uncertainty in the monsoon, the agricultural produce or the output also fluctuates. This contributes to food inflation, that is, rise in the prices of food commodities in India. Secondly is the ongoing world tensions, that is the war going on in the world. We know that India is an import dependent country when it comes to our oil and energy requirements. Now, when we import oil or our energy from outside the world or from specifically from those countries which are war affected, it definitely has a huge impact on the prices and also the quantity that is available of these commodities. And this has contributed to a rise in the energy prices. And you must have observed that whenever there is an increase in the price of energy or fuel commodities, there is an effect, or we can say that it has an effect on overall economy. Each and everything in the economy gets affected and the prices gets high. That is the second reason. And the third one is the WPI, which is the wholesale price index, which reflects the price increase for the wholesale commodities. So when there is an increase in WPI or wholesale price index, it means that the producers are affected by inflation and they are paying high to produce a commodity, which generally gets shifted to the consumers. Then all these ongoing world tensions, everything has contributed to weakening of Indian rupee, and you must have seen that the gold rates are also on hike. So when the rupee depreciates, or we generally say depreciation, or in common man terms when rupee weakens, this contributes to higher import prices, that is, you have to pay more for your imports, and there are several commodities that Indian economy is import dependent. So all these has overall contributed to an increase in inflation or an inflationary trend in the Indian economy. Now, to explain the current situation, RBI has not officially declared that the inflation is on a higher side, but the signals are such that inflationary trends are existing in Indian economy. And as you already might be knowing, the inflation targeting of RBI is 4 plus or minus 2%, which the RBI always tries to control. And if that doesn't happen, the interest rates may affect badly, which we'll do another video on the topic of how inflation and interest rates are linked, or how there is a connection between those two. So these are the important factors contributing to inflation, and always remember that inflation badly affects middle class and the poor in the economy compared to the other category, the upper class. So that's it in this video. We'll meet again with another video. Thank you so much for watching.